Something big has arrived. I'm seeing baby product. Yep, it is the My Mini Baby Dolls by Zuru Toys here. We do have a couple of cards. And look at this. The image does look a bit suspicious. Is this AI? I don't know. Real Little Love. Say hello to My Mini Baby Mom and Baby Surprise, a heartwarming new addition to the My Mini Baby world. So definitely thank you to Zuru Toys for sending me these products for free, of course, but I will not be sugarcoating any of these details and AI usage. So let's get into the actual dolls. Let's see my first impression of these. Okay, this is, oh, okay. Second one, ooh, okay, she's cute. And once again, that's not cute. Miss Blondie here. She looks, yeah, I mean, they kind of all have the same face. And then here's the monstrosity. Hey cuties, PeachY here. Welcome back to a new video. And in this video, yep, that's where we're going to be unboxing and reviewing all three of the new Zuru Toys My Mini Baby Mommy and Baby Surprise. I'm not even sure what, yeah, Mom and Baby Surprise. I was actually so spot on. Okay, so Mom and Baby, yay! Because yes, in fact, you are getting a baby inside of that mama here that you can actually give birth to, kind of half. It's a lot. It's a lot. If you've seen videos, you know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, then brace yourself for what is a surprisingly realistic depiction of birth. Because they do not shy away of all the grimy and just a lot of it. So but first of all, thank you again to Zuru Toys for sending me these products for free. Obviously, previously I received a mini, the world's smallest fashion doll, if you can even see them right there. So yeah, they look amazing. So thanks to them, I got them for free, and now I got these dolls for free. I didn't even know I was getting these in the mail. They just showed up unannounced, and I was surprised, and I did not know what to do. At first, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna make a video on these dolls, but I mean, I have them in hand now. What am I gonna do? Just let them rot away? Like, let's at least enjoy the gimmick here and discuss the AI usage, because with Mini, I wasn't sure how much was AI, but with these products, I can clearly tell that these images are AI generated. These are not real people, and it does look very scary. And so I do want to just say, like, please don't use AI, obviously, on your products. Like big companies, I feel like should have the money, the budgeting to afford real pictures of real people, or just have cute artwork of the dolls. There should have been a better way, but you know, here we are. It's just, it is what it is. I hope that they do listen to the backlash, because otherwise the actual dolls and gimmick and accessories especially don't look half bad. So I'm excited, but definitely no to AI. So please do not do this again. It's Zuru Toys. And shockingly, actually, I mean, as you saw before, the back is just this image. So there's really nothing to look at in the back, just the branding. You do get a, yes, on this side, you do get to see a kind of like contents of what you're getting, like the baby. Yeah, this is, that's how it looks like. That's, yeah. I know it's crazy, but that's actually accurate to how we're gonna get into with the whole sequence. And then the accessories look cute. So yeah, really not much to talk about. Packaging wise, I don't want to I mean, I guess here's a close-up of the AI generated moms. That looks kind of scary, definitely giving me nightmares, because those are not real people. And then here's a close-up of the dolls. They're cute. I am curious how all of this will play out, so definitely stay tuned. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hype this video, cuties. Consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, to support the channel that way. Please consider, it would help a lot. It would mean the world to me. And so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. But for now, let's get into it. Okay, I got the dolls unboxed. Soon-to-be mothers are ready here in their get-ups. They all have the same kind of dress, the same striped pattern, just pink, purple, and blue here. So that's the main difference. Obviously, we have Same denim jackets as well, just different shades of a blue. Of course, we do have different skin tones as well, different hair textures. Her hair texture is a bit wavy. Hers is straight, and she has kind of like crimped hair texture. The actual face is the same. Same expression. The eye shape is the same. The lipstick is mainly the big difference. I like the faces. I think they're cute. They are slightly pixelated. So that's the only thing where I feel like, you know, that could have been maybe a bit different. But overall, I mean, looking at them, you can see they do have a little bit of shine here, pixelation. You know, the red lipstick is nice on her. I do like that there's variation, at least in the makeup. She definitely has the best hair. It's super soft and it's the longest, I feel like. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it's super soft. I love her hair. Surprisingly, it's really good. Her hair is okay. Doesn't feel as soft, but it's also shorter. And then her hair is also soft, and it's just really short and straight. So definitely not as long as deep blonde girls. But that's basically the close-up. So I think, yeah, the outfits being the same makes sense because these dolls don't really have names. They're not characters. They're just mamas, you know? That's the gimmick here. The shoes are the exact same, you know, for all three of them. Sneakers in white. Okay, casual. Obviously, you want to be comfy when you're pregnant, obviously. And the level of articulation, as you can see, is pretty minimalistic. So they don't have knee joints, but they do have wrist joints, elbows, and at the shoulders, and of course at the hips, so they can sit down. But yeah, they can move at the head, a tilt, you know, up and down. Well, up and down is not up and down, but you can move them side to side. For her, yeah, no, they all seem to have no articulation up and down for the heads, just side to side rotation, obviously. So yeah, overall, I mean, these are cute dolls. I wouldn't say that they are, you know, they're actually kind of comparable to like a Barbie fashionista. The quality is pretty much very similar, but to be honest, the hair on hers is probably better than most fashionista dolls. Although at least, well, actually no, because fashionistas don't even have wrist or elbow joints, but they do. So that's a plus. And of course, we do have the bump here because they do have a whole other side of what they offer as dolls. First of all, they all include a little certificate here, a birth certificate for your baby, right? So when it gets born, here's your certificate. It's kind of it's a cute touch. It's like, oh, here's your certificate, right? It is realistic. And then we also have a little instruction manual here to kind of help us to guide us through the different steps of like what you're supposed to do with this whole gimmick. So yeah, there's a different steps, and I am scared and excited to see what it's gonna be like. Now the accessories are color coordinated, matching each mother. So we have the pink, blue, and purple. They essentially all include the same amount of accessories. First of all, we do have this little like blanket in the shape of like a bunny here. That is what the baby is supposed to wear. So they all include that. Here is where I put the accessories because for safekeeping, obviously, and that actually is really fun. I'm guessing when you actually get the baby, you're gonna have to actually wrap it up like this. I've never done that, so it's gonna be a first for me. So here's a close-up of the little cloth bunny wraps for the babies, and then here is a close-up of the accessories for each of the girls and the other color coordination. Something like a teddy bear and the little diaper, that's the same color for all of them, but the little bottle here, the bib, that is color coordinated, as you can see. Hopefully, yeah, I do like that little touch, and the quality overall when it comes to like baby accessories, it's pretty good. Like, this is really decent. I think they did a really good job here with the accessories, especially because you do get clothing for the babies. Unlike with Rainbow High, the baby bestie babysitters, those babies did not get the decency of the respect of having clothing. They just they got diapers molded on. So this is definitely a step up when it comes to little baby clothing and necessities and just what you would need for a newborn. Now, I did deliver baby number 1 just now off camera to shoot for my short form video. So check out that video to see how her birth went. It was messy, but I wanted to try out one first to see how to do it really properly. And it was definitely messy, but now that we've got one down, let's continue with the other 2 mamas here, since I have now a bit more experience with how to do these properly. So, hello, mama number 1. Let's take you off camera here. You gotta get some rest. Let's bring in the little tub here, the little birthing pool, I guess. And you can see here the leftover amniotic sac and fluids from the previous mama. So I think that's what it's called, right? So who wants to go first? Who's next? Who's next? Are you next? Are you next? Well, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's your turn, mama. So basically, what you do is you just want to kind of scrunch up her dress. They do have underwear on, which is really lovely. You just want to kind of make sure that the belly is exposed, of course. Fold the dress upwards, and essentially you can see here that you gotta squeeze the belly right there, exposing the stomach, the cavity essentially here, which you have to push somehow, and then like this, now you can whoop, give her a tummy tug. I know, it's so easy. Birth, it's just so easy, isn't it? Okay, well, not so quick, mama. We gotta deliver your baby first. So, but that's how it works, just so you know. So Miss Mama here is gonna sit right there, you know, while we actually do the miracle of giving life. So this is how it looks. Yeah, that's essentially it. Just the tummy. You remove the tummy from the amniotic. Again, I'm thinking that's what it's called, the amniotic sac. You know, where the baby is contained, the tummy. You know. And now what you want to do is you just want to very carefully, what is the best incision point? So you get a pair of scissors, you know, and essentially, oh my God, is that a, can you see that? That's like a little freckle of glitter. Now, how did a little dot of glitter get into the amniotic sac? Miss Mama, do you want to tell us something? Was she eating glitter? That's obviously a mistake. So you basically want to just puncture the sac here. There we, okay. It's kind of tough, so you just gotta, okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a squirter. Okay, well, as you can see, it gets messy. It gets messy. That's why we have a birthing pool. And essentially you want to just, this is very realistic. Okay, so you want to just pop the head out. Make sure it's breathing. Okay, is everything good? The baby's go, oh, and out it goes. So there we go. The first one was much messier. Let me tell you, that was messier. But this one was really quick. Okay, so there's your baby. Now that you've got the baby, you just want to go off to a sink, wash it off, and that's what I'll do. So I'll be right back. But yeah, let's welcome baby number 2. Okay, I got the baby in its little diaper here, and trust me when I tell you that getting the diaper on the baby here is one of the most tedious things you will do in your entire life. Because as you can see, the baby is very gummy, very squishy, very flexible, very stretchy. Like it's almost like they all had a baby with, it's like that toy that you can stretch. Yeah, he's like Mr. Fantastic from, or like, you know, Mrs. Incredible from The Incredibles. Armstrong. Stretch Armstrong, is that its name, the toy? Again, anyway, so you can tell it's very squishy, very squishy. Like, this is no normal baby. This is a mutant baby. This baby has powers. And so you can tell just by me doing all of this that getting the diaper on is a task. It's a chore. So if you are getting these dolls for your kids, because these are kind of like kids' toys, you can definitely get this for a child. Just be wary that obviously getting the diaper on, you're gonna have to do it yourself. Like an adult should do this. The kid is not gonna have patience to put the diaper on. I'm telling you, it's not stretch. The diaper is very tight, very small. It is stretchy, but you gotta have patience getting these squiggly little spaghetti limbs into the diaper. So I'm just telling you, it's a whole process. It's a journey, but eventually we got there. So cute diaper, which is fabric, you know, really cool. And you can even put the little bib, as you can see here. Every girl has a bib, and obviously hers is in purple. There we go. So it was the wrong way around. So basically this is how you close the bib with the Velcro. Okay, so there you go. It looks cute, right? Super adorable bib when you want feeding time. You know, you have this little bottle. It is kind of hollow, you know, but it does have a handle, so you can actually make the mama hold the bottle. Well, ideally you can make her hold it like so. So yeah, she can hold the bottle, she can hold the baby, she can be like, it's feeding time, miss little baby. So by the way, we still need a name for this baby here. But yeah, so I love this accessory. It's really cute. You get a teddy bear as well. You get a little bottle here, like a shampoo. Maybe, you know, these two things could be whatever you want them to be. And then you get a little toy and a teddy bear. Like, how adorable, right? Okay, but once you got the feeding done, you can take the bib off or you can leave it on. Then you put the little like bunny thing towel onto him, the baby. It has a hood which has the little bunny ears attached. It's adorable. Look at this. And like, I'm not really like a collector of like baby things. Like, I know there's a whole community of people that collect baby dolls, small, large, mini. Obviously it's a very large fan base, but I've never been so like into collecting babies. Like, so this is something new for me. I don't have anything baby themed ever in my collection. So this is very new to me, but this is adorable. You can wrap him up and then close it, and then you've basically got a little little baby here. You know, that's so cute. So I mean, you can obviously do a better job at, you know, folding him up or wrapping him in some different other way. Let's not forget about Miss Mama here. So let's give her the tummy tuck. Basically, there you go, very easy. And once you've done that, you can fold down the dress again, pull it over her hips. Make sure it's all neat and tidy. And then once you've done that, you can basically hand her her newborn baby. There you go, Miss Mama. Here's your new baby, which she can kind of hold. Yeah, there you go. It's adorable. Like, it's kind of hard to get the face to peek out, but you know, there you go. The baby number 2 has arrived. I have to say, it's really cute. Although I feel like the baby's a little bit light-skinned. Like, who's the dad? I guess the dad could be white, and that's why there's a obviously mixed skin tone. Anyway, again, could be that the dad is light-skinned, and that's why we have a mixed race baby. Honestly, we're here for it. We accept all babies of all heritage. You know, it doesn't really matter. It's a baby. That's what it is. It's a baby. There you go. So congratulations, Mama number 2. You just delivered your baby. But now I fear we have to move on to the last mama, which is Mama number 3. So, okay, let's get her prepped and let's add the second mama to the first mama. They can talk about how they're very tired and they need some rest. Let's get her prepped, shall we? So let's push up the dress. And of course, I mean, I'm just doing it this way. You can obviously take the dress off. You can have her naked. You can have her, I mean, I feel like it would be better for her to have some clothing on, like a little nightgown, like hospital gown would have been nice. But, you know, just, you know, scrunching up the dress to me is like, seems good enough. You don't have to have her naked or anything. I mean, you know, whatever you want, obviously. But there we go. And I do love the underwear. That is really fun. Like you can definitely reuse these on, you know, Barbie and stuff. So let's get the belly removed. Let's see what we're working with. You gotta press hard. Okay, there we go. So here's baby number 3. We can see here. It is really cool how each baby has like different hair color. You know, like this is darker brown. The last one was like a lighter brown. And then the first baby had like blonde. So I do think that's really cool. So now we got the baby in the belly. Let's remove the belly. And now let's get Miss Mama ready for her birth. So bringing back the pool. There we go. Okay, now we gotta do the incision into the amniotic sac. Again, if I'm saying that wrong, I feel so dumb. Let's take a hole. Ooh, ah! This is never gonna. This is too much fun. Like what is, like, I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, I mean, ew, like also, but yay, beauty of birth. You know, it's the beauty of birth. But it's messy. So I mean, it's just crazy. Like, what even is this fluid? Like, I'm just, you know, like, I'm just like, who thought of this? Like, who in the Zuru team was like, let's make a realistic birthing toy with an actual baby in a sack. Now I can't even find where. Oh, here's the rupture. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, little difficulty. Oh my god, the little arm. Okay, the arm is out. Progression. We gotta get the head out. We gotta get the baby out. Okay, I'm trying here, but the hole is so far away from the head. Okay. Okay, hopefully you can see something. Oh my gosh, the head. Yay. The baby is crying. The baby is breathing. The baby is all right. Thank goodness. Yeah, the hair is so dark. Yeah, lovely. Okay, now let's get the sack removed. Okay, sorry, baby. We're gonna have to. It's so slippery. It's so slippery. This is so, oof. There we go. Yay. And now we got all this left of the amniotic fluid and sac. But here's the baby, the last baby. I did want to show you this time how it works with the actual diaper, because maybe you don't believe me how hard it is to get the diaper on. But so here's the front. Okay, here's the opening, right? Here's the opening for the diaper. You can tell it's a little bit stretchy. So
here's one foot. Here's the leg. It's so stretchy and gummy. It's I'm not even kidding. Like, this is almost impossible. This is impossible. Like, a kid could not do this. Like, they would not have the patience to do this. Okay, there we go. The footsie. Oh, okay. The footsie is exposed. See? It's poking through the opening. Okay, and I know this looks wrong, but again, these babies are stretchy. They're not normal babies. They're special babies. So you gotta hold the limb, kind of like pull it, so that the diaper can like go up, you know? I'm telling you, you gotta use force. It won't go on if you don't use force. But so yeah, we do have one leg in the diaper. Now we gotta put the other leg in the diaper, which is gonna take 2 years and 2 business days. I don't know. Again, I wanna show you like a realistic time, like in realistic time here, how difficult this is. Okay, I'm struggling. There, okay. Oh my gosh, my goodness. Gosh golly. Okay, so we got both feetsies, like you can see that both feet are poking through the diaper. But now we gotta get the diaper onto the baby. So now this is gonna be a whole journey. We gotta secure the feet, and then we gotta pull up the diaper. Somehow, I will manage, I will survive. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? So how are you doing? How's your day been? Let me know in the comments, like, are you a mama? Like, if there's any mamas here in the video watching, how is it for you? You know, because like maybe this is not really realistic. You know, maybe it's a bit more messy. Maybe it's a bit more. I mean, I imagine birth is like very, like for some people it might be better or more painful. Like, I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just making small talk because this diaper is very, very much a pain in the booty to put on this little baby, this little gummy goo baby. But seriously, if there's any mamas here watching, go. You know, if you're comfortable sharing, like, how is it for you giving birth to life? I mean, that's crazy. Anyway, kind of got the diaper on. As you can see, it's a whole it's a whole journey. I'm so, again, just like, if you're still watching, like, wow, you're a trooper.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching me struggle. But here, I did want to show you like how long it really takes to put the diaper on, because like it ain't easy. It is not easy. It is a struggle. Okay, anyway, that took almost 4 minutes. I have to say, like, I do like how they gave us accessories that are fabric, you know? Like, there's plastic accessories, but it's a really good storytelling, like, little bunch of accessories here. We've got a teddy bear, some bottles, a little, you know, a bottle. Like, this is really cute. Like, I really see this, like, being a good toy for, like, kids. Well, except for the diaper. Again, an adult should put the diaper on, because kids are not gonna, they're not gonna have patience, but, like, this is really cute, like, I have to say. Anyway, let's wrap this baby into the little adorable like blankie here with the rabbit ears. I would have loved to see the different blankets have different ears. Like, maybe this could be bunny ears, one of them could have cat ears, and then another one could have like little bear ears or something. Like, that would have been really cute, but they all have bunny ears. I get it, it's cute, but still, like, some differentiation would have been nice. So let's get this baby wrapped up in this new little blankie, which is so adorable and adorably soft. Like, this is really good quality fabric right here. So once again, I'm not sure how to wrap the baby. Like, there's different ways you can do it. You can just turn it into like a little baby burrito. See, like this, you can kind of like just do like that, and then you wrap the this side. Oop. I want to make sure that the baby's breathing and it has a little room here to poke its head out. Okay. And then you can like fold the arm up, or you can leave it down. Honestly, there's many different ways to like fold this blankie over the baby. But there you go. Now let's take care of Miss Mama here. So let's do a little magic of of tummy tuck. Whoop! Yay! Good as new. She's good as new. Flat tummy, looking amazing, like a supermodel. Let's pull this dress down. And I do like how the dresses are very stretchy. Like, it looks good. It's not too baggy. Like, it's really good, I have to say. And now let's give her her newborn baby. I mean, isn't that just adorable? Okay, let's bring the other girls in. Miss Mama number 1, number 2. I didn't know what to think about this entire new doll line from Zuru Toys, but... And I'm still not really like a baby collector. Like, I don't collect baby dolls and stuff, but like... Even my mom was like, they're so cute. My mom was like so enamored by them. So I do feel like this is gonna have an audience. Like, they're gonna be popular. I just wish they didn't use AI images on the packaging. That's like the only thing where I'm like, I can confidently say that was a mistake, and they should not have done that. Because otherwise, I mean, the actual gimmick is good. The fabrics are amazing. Like, on the dresses feel okay. The jackets are soft, but they're not denim, obviously. The articulation could have been better, but like, when it comes to all the baby stuff, like the blankets, the accessories, that is really good, you know? And the hair is super soft. Like, I love her hair. So other than the undeniable fact that AI generated images were used in the packaging, and obviously that sucks, when it comes to the actual product itself and what you get and the feature, the gimmick of like giving birth, like the realistic kind of like simulation of like the amniotic sac and the fluid, like, that is pretty I've never seen a toy do that. Like, I've never seen a doll like this before, so I do think that has to say something that goes a long way, you know? I feel like this is gonna be one of those dolls that you just remember in like 10 years and you go like, oh wow, that was sold for kids. That was a thing. But I feel like this is really good. Like, Zuru Toys really did their thing here. The gimmick works really well. It is messy, but it's also, you know, realistic to some extent, right? Like, it would be messy. Birth is messy. The only thing is, like, I wish that there was a way for you to reuse the sacks, you know, because now what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna throw them away, or, you know. So that's the only thing. Like maybe they're gonna introduce like packs where you can reuse the sacks and give birth and over again, to because the dolls still have the cavity. They still have the rotating tummy, you know, that you can, you could technically put the baby back in, but just not use the sack, and then just have this belly button over, you know. Like there's different things to do here, but yeah, overall, I think they are good dolls, good products. The gimmick is obviously fun and wacky and silly and just really, again, realistic, and it it is messy, but it's like, it's such a unique experience. Like you just, it's fun. Like it, you know, unlike actual birth, this is like a good, funny, easy breezy kind of like lighthearted take on birth, I guess, if you will, right? Like it's not realistic in like a lot of ways, but like it does capture like the grimy and messy feeling of it, and the fluids in those sacks. Like that is something else. Like that to me, it feels so sticky, but like when you wash up the baby in like water, it like goes away. So it's like, it's water, this dissolvable, the fluid, I believe, because it's not that sticky. Like it's not like something icky like slime. But yeah, I don't know, what do you think? I think these are really cute dolls. Those faces look a bit pixelated. The hair is nice. The articulation is decent. I do think the reason for buying these would be the gimmick, not really the dolls themselves, because they are kind of basic dolls. But yeah, when it comes to all the baby stuff, it's really well done. The babies look realistic, they're cute, they have even some airbrushed details on their bodies, which is really, really realistic as well. They have uniquely colored hair. I could keep yapping and going on, but I think you get what I mean. They are cute dolls. There's decent articulation. The faces are a little bit pixelated, but they do look cute. The hair is nice. I think the baby accessories are really good. The gimmick is messy but fun, perhaps even educational. So the main issue really comes down to the AI usage on the packaging. I think that's really the main issue, because the actual dolls are like, they're not bad. Like these are cute, and a gimmick is the main reason why you would get this. And a baby, the babies are really good quality. Just again, they're a bit gummy, a bit stretchy, so definitely take your time when putting on the clothing and diapers and stuff. But yeah, thank you once again to Zuru Toys for sending me these products for free. I appreciate it a lot, and I'm actually glad that I received them because they are really fun. This was a fun experience. And I wonder what they will do next when it comes to, you know, baby gimmicks and like with these dolls. So, but what do you think of these brand new Zuru My Mini Baby mom and baby surprise, you know? What do you think of the reveal, of the quality, the AI usage? Are you gonna get these, or perhaps on sale, or maybe just gonna pass entirely? I'm really curious, because from what I've seen, these dolls are a bit polarizing, you know? But I hope you all enjoyed this lengthy deep dive into these new dolls, the gimmick, and everything good and bad in between. And let me know what you think down below. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I hope this video, cuties, consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below. If you're able to, of course, to support the channel that way, it would mean a lot. And so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way, and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Thank you also to all my currently subscribed members. I see you and I appreciate you all so much. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.